Let's jump right into it. Okay, so this video is going to be about Pisces. I'm starting with Pisces because Pisces always go last, and also I'm a Pisces myself. If you're a Pisces, if you were born in between February 19th and to March 20th, the Pisces is the mutable water sign, and it's also the last sign in the zodiac. It is ruled by the planet Neptune, which represents like dreams and like fantasy and like spirituality and like unseen things and intuition and all kind of stuff like that. Like, I feel like Hollywood is like a Neptune type of vibe, or like just dreamy and illusion and not really everything it seems like it is and that kind of stuff. So Pisces, first of all, this is going to be kind of biased because this is how I feel about the sign, not necessarily how they are. And since I'm a Pisces, maybe I attract certain energy from the certain signs because that's how we interact with each other. But number one, for starters, I would say that Pisces is actually, if not the least, one of my least favorite signs in the whole entire zodiac. With that being said, Pisces actually are, I like being a Pisces though. I do like being a Pisces because number one, we're very intuitive and we're very empathetic and sympathetic. Like, we can really sympathize with people and like put ourselves in their shoes and tell all your problems to. We're the type of people who you don't really have to say what's going on for us to get it. Like, we're the type of person you just make eye contact. We're like, okay, I got you. What else? We love music. I know everybody's like, everybody love music, but like Pisces love music. Like, I'm speaking for myself at this point. I love music. Like, I can't do anything without music. And I also have like weird music tastes. Like, I'm into a whole bunch of kind of music. I can't really mess with country like that. And jazz, I ain't really effing with it. But I love me some house music, pop music, rap. Especially some gangster rap or some house music. Like, those are my two. Nah, I like pop because I used to like One Direction a lot. But then again, like, I love me some. I went through a phase where I love Boosie, but I don't really mess with Lil Boosie like that. Like, I don't know, I just don't be in the mood. Yeah, I would say I'm more of a R&B type person though. I was about to say pop R&B. Like, alright, for instance, I like Chris Brown, Rihanna, Justin Bieber. He's dope. I kind of like some of Zayn's new music. It's alright. Like, I like a lot of his songs, and the other songs I'm just like, meh. But yeah, like, I like all kind of music. Look at me, being a Pisces, getting off topic. Ain't nobody asked me about my music taste. But, yeah, we like art and of expression. That's what Pisces represent, like forms of expression. That's why I say Pisces make the best musicians and actors and artists and authors and like stuff like that, because we just express ourselves. And we also know how to sympathize really good, which makes us good like nurses and doctors and like psychiatrists in a way, because we're mutable signs and Pisces empathize so much that they take on other people's energy. So sometimes you have to be careful on who you surround yourself around, because we will feel exactly how they feel. So that's why I said it's kind of psychiatrist, kind of not so much, because like, you know, you can't be sad trying to help somebody else that's sad, because it's like, what we doing? Like, you supposed to be, look, they going to you for help, and you over there crying to them about what you got going on. They like, I'm paying for you to start crying. You know what I'm saying? So like, you gotta be careful with that. But let's just talk about some high functioning Pisces versus low functioning Pisces and why I don't really like them. I don't like Pisces, and I'm not gonna say every single Pisces in the world, but I don't really have a Pisces that I've met that I love being around them 24/7. Like, I don't hate every Pisces I know, but Pisces get on my nerves. Like, Pisces, I'm gonna talk about the low functioning Pisces first. Low functioning meaning like not really emotionally mature, not always like taking responsibility and stuff like that. Pisces love to play the victim card in the blame game. They love to do that, and that is one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, Pisces, okay, a Pisces can stub their toe on the wall. They don't care that it was their fault they hit the toe. They gonna be like, well, if you wasn't walking behind me, I wouldn't be walking so fast, and I wouldn't have hit my toe on the wall. And I'll just be like, bruh, but you hit your own toe. Like, you wasn't watching what you were doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's Pisces mentality. Like, woe is me, and like, oh my God, the world's out to get me, and I cannot believe I don't deserve this. And I spilled something on my shirt just now, so I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Pisces are always like crying about something, and I can't get with that. And I'm a Pisces, and I'm not like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't speak for every single Pisces. I also have a moon in Gemini, so I can be kind of detached from things. But also, another thing I don't like about Pisces is that they don't know how to be alone. Like, they always talk about they always looking to their friends for like support. And I catch myself doing this, not really looking for them for support, because I have I'm awesome set of best friends. But like more so, like when they're busy, I'm just like, what do I do? Like if I'm bored and my friends are busy, and I'm just like, what do I do? Like I want to talk to them, but they're busy. They're at work, at school, or whatever. And I'm just like, what do I do? What do I do? And like obviously it's not that big of a deal because I'm grown. I find something to do, and it's always something to do, like clean up or per se. But a lot of Pisces I know, if people are not operating how they have in their mind, then they get emotional. They start blaming others. That's back to what I said the first thing though, the blame thing. Like, oh, no one loves me. Oh, this is not fair. I don't have no friends. Oh, everyone hates me. Like that gets really old after a while. And like they'll say that just because they're going through the motions and they expect you to be like, oh, you have to forgive me. I was just going through that. Like, no, you need to shut up saying that. Like, yeah, I don't like Pisces. I just don't like Pisces. What else do Pisces do? Pisces are also not realistic. Pisces can be like, all right, I can make $1 million in 2 days and I'll do this and that and that. And it's kind of like, we all would like to do that, but are you actually about to do that? It's not even about to do that. Pisces would think about it all day and not do it. Like, get you an Aries would do it. A Sagittarius would do it. A Libra, they'll do it. A daggone Aquarius, they'll write out a plan and have that shit done. But a Pisces will sit there and think about it and think about it and think about how much fun it would be, but then don't fucking do it. So, nah, I don't. Pisces, yeah, they're very idealist. That's our thing, idealist. Like, it has a good and a bad, but they're very idealistic, and that's kind of like being idealist is good, but I don't even know if I'm saying this word wrong, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Being an idealist is good. It's just that just having an idea doesn't get things done. You know, you have to be action oriented. And is there anything else I don't like about Pisces? Is there anything else I don't like about Pisces? I do know that Pisces are not known to be good with money. I'm a Pisces, and I will say I'm a saver. Like, I like to save my money now, but before, the only reason I can save my money is if I have a goal. I can't just save my money just for the hell of it. Like, if I'm just like, I'm a Pisces, and I will say I'm a saver. Like, I like to save my money now, but before, the only reason I can save my money is if I have a goal. I can't just save my money just for the hell of it. Like, if I'm just like, I can't save just to save. I have to like have that money saving. I have to save that money for something, like, you know, moving or a car or whatever the case may be. That's the only time I'm good at saving money. But if I'm just saving money just to save it because I need to like just have money put aside, it doesn't work for me. Because Pisces are very in the moment. They're very like YOLO. We're kind of carefree in a way. Like, we're very emotional and stuff, but when it comes to like our overall mentality towards life, we're kind of like carefree and like YOLO. Like, bruh, like, it's not, yeah, like, Pisces can just be too deep about things, take things to the heart, and it's just like, are you really upset about that? Are you really upset like that? Because we are water signs. We are water signs at the end of the day. Water signs are Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. And, you know, just stuff is too deep. Like, they just take stuff too deep, take stuff to heart, and it's just like, ugh. But some good traits about Pisces, because I don't want to just say only horrible things about them. Pisces, we're very funny. We're very, 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 very funny. Like, we got a funny sense of humor. And if we're not necessarily funny, like to make you laugh funny, we get your jokes. Like, we'll laugh at what you say. Even though other people don't get the joke, we'll be the ones that actually get it. Also, I think Pisces are we're mutable signs, so like you can bring us around people and like we'll be that friend that get along with all your friends. Like, it's never gonna be that, oh Lord, I'm scared to bring James around because, you know, he like to argue. Like, I do know some Pisces who like to argue, but as far as impressions, first time impressions, we're usually like very like friendly and very like, you would think that we're like the greatest people in the world when you first meet us. Like, I think that Pisces are the best. Pisces and Gemini I feel like are the best signs to bring it to your mom. Libra too. Sagittarius, not so much, but Libra, Gemini, Pisces, I feel like they're the Virgo too. I feel like they're great signs to bring home to mom or your parents, or like just bring your friends around them, and like just know that they're gonna get along and they're gonna vibe together. Also, let's see. Pisces are they're not judgmental at all. Like, Pisces are very accepting and very open-minded. So all your problems that you tell them about, they're not going to be like, well, I just feel like you should have been like this, and you the one that's in the wrong. And like, like Pisces is going to hear your side, because regardless of what you did, you still deserve to be heard. Like, you still deserve to feel how you feel. And you still, not even if you deserve to feel how you feel, you still feel how you feel. No matter what the situation is, you feel how you feel. And Pisces will listen to you. They'll be like, okay, well, maybe you should do this and maybe you should do that. Like, Pisces are good at giving advice. We're like the old souls of the zodiac. And we're the 12th sign, so we have kind of like a lot of all the signs in us. So it's like we kind of can like give you good advice. Like, I feel like Pisces are really good advice givers, even if they don't live by the advice they give you. The advice that they do give you is usually pretty valuable. Pisces are very appreciative. Like, you can give a Pisces a daggone on our anniversary. You could give us like $2 to go to McDonald's and get a fry and a vanilla cone, and like, we're gonna be so in love. Like, we will be so in love just with a simple gesture. Like, we love gestures. It don't matter how much money you spent, what you did, just the fact that you thought about us. A text message in the morning or a little note on a nightstand. Like, Pisces really love that kind of stuff. That brings me to Pisces and relationships. Pisces are really good in relationships. They sometimes can be a little too codependent on the person that they're with, but if you want to be in a partnership with someone, or like, like, Pisces is a great person to be with. Pisces they always think about you, and they always like, when we're at the store and stuff, we'll be like, oh, this cute, let me go ahead and get this for babe, or I think so and so would like this. Like, Pisces are that type of person to be with. Like, what else? Pisces. Okay, that's enough of the good and bad traits. This is just a few things that you just need to know about Pisces, period. If you're dating one, if you're friends with one, if you work with one, if you work for one, or if you just be around one all the time. Number one, we're not confrontational at all. At all. Like, we'll sit here and feel some type of way and not say anything. We are, even though we wear our heart on our sleeve, it's like we wear our heart on the sleeve, where we're also good at pretending nothing's wrong with us. And we snap. We don't just express. We're not like the Aries or the Sagittarius that goes around telling everybody how we feel. We are like, we're very calm on the outside. Like, it's kind of like you think of water. Like, it's like very calm and still on the surface, but it's actually very deep and a whole bunch of crap going on underneath the water. That's water signs actually in a nutshell. I'll say mostly Capricorn, Scorpios and Pisces. Cancer are very like crybabies, but like Pisces and Scorpios, they're very like good at acting like nothing's wrong with them. Pisces, they don't really tell their friends their problems until after they've dealt with them. Not because they don't trust them, but because Pisces know they're emotional. They know that they feel so deeply that they don't want to overwhelm their friends. These are Pisces that really are not as selfless Pisces. Like, they don't like telling people their problems because they know they're so emotional. They know that it doesn't take much for them to like feel some type of way. So they just kind of like let it marinate and just like talk about it later. Unless like my best friends, I tell them like what's going on with me right off bat. But like my regular friends, like that I just like I'm cool with and I talk to from time to time, I don't really tell them anything that's wrong with me. Like, not because I don't trust them and not because I'm like secretive or not because it's like a pride thing. It's just like I'll figure it out. Like, I'm sure it's nothing. Like, that's how our mentality is. Like, I'm sure it's nothing. I'm not gonna tell you about it. Like, a Pisces is really comfortable with you when they express their anger towards you. Not like mad at you, but if they're mad about something and they're sitting here going off like, I'm so tired of this mother, blah, 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 blah. Like, that's how you know a Pisces is your real friend. If they're like telling you stuff that pisses them off, like, and that they don't mind you seeing them holding that they don't mind them seeing them without their composure. Like, we don't, like, that's how you know like we are your friends. Pisces are crazy. We come off as very soft and we don't even necessarily come off as that. We are kind of soft people. We're softies, but it's not because we're scary. It's because, like I said, we know how emotional we are, that we're kind of hesitant to express any kind of crazy feeling because we don't want to ruffle no feathers for no reason. But when we snap, boy, we will beat your ass. Like, Pisces are explosive when they get mad, but it takes a lot for them to get mad. So, you know what I mean? Like, they're not like the Aries. Like, again, like an Aries will knock you out as soon as you piss them off, or a Sagittarius will mollywop you as soon as you say the wrong thing. Aquarius will cuss you out. A daggone Gemini, a Gemini will run you over with their car. Like, but a Pisces, we're not gonna, when you say something smart to us, we're gonna look at you like, yeah. You try to play us, we're gonna be like, like, yeah. You try to lie to us, we're gonna be like, But if you just keep backing us into a corner, or you just keep antagonizing a Pisces is not gonna, they're gonna explode on you. We're gonna turn into a bull shark, and we're gonna bite your head off, and then you're gonna be looking like, what? Y'all are crazy. Like, why? Like, no, we heard the little slick comments. We saw you lying to us. We knew all that this whole time, but we just ain't say nothing. That's why when a Pisces snap, it seems out of the blue. Because a Pisces is not confrontational. We don't confront issues. Like, we don't do that. Like, we try to push them to the back burner, but it's only so much a person can take. What else about Pisces? Pisces, we can be very indulgent in things. That's why a lot of Pisces are like, can turn up, like, indulgent and like can escape, are really big at escaping into like smoking weed and drinking, and I don't know no other people. I don't know people who do like meth and crap like that, but I mean, I would assume that, you know, there's Pisces out there who like doing that, because it just being like in another state or another kind of dimension, or, you know, another kind of, I don't know, just another state of mind or another state of being. That's a Pisces will escape to that when things aren't like really going their way. Pisces can be bad with money. We have to write out a budget for us to like, we really have to write out a budget. Like, it has to be in our face, because a Pisces will spend and be like, oh my God, I gotta pay rent. So if you're gonna roommate with a Pisces or anything like that, just make sure y'all have a budget written out. And like, I can't even talk. A budget written out. Make sure you have a budget written out. But for the most part, Pisces are loyal. Sometimes too loyal. A Pisces is a ride or die. A Pisces won't fight for themselves, but they'll fight for you. So if you getting somebody acting like they're about to swing on you, a Pisces will be there like, boom, what you doing? Or, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a Pisces ain't gonna sit there and like watch their friend get punked. Like, a Pisces don't play that. That's really like the only time I ever get mad is when I see somebody else get treated wrong. You treat me wrong, I'm just like, zoom, like, you cut off in my book. Like, and that's another thing. You know a Pisces doesn't like you when we don't talk to you, because we will talk to anything. I talk to my goddamn self. I be talking to animals. Like, if I'm not talking to you and I'm ignoring you, what Cardi B say? If you see me, I don't speak. That means I'm with you. Like, that is us. Like, that is us. That is us. Like, if we don't speak to you, we don't say hello to you, because Pisces are usually good mannered. If we don't do none of that, that means we don't like you. Like, and that means just don't talk to us. Don't speak to us. Don't keep bothering a Pisces that doesn't like you, because it's not going to end real well. We're going to ignore you, and we're going to cut our eyes at you, and that's going to piss you off, and then you're going to say something to piss them off, and then they're going to do something without even realizing they're doing it, and now you in a hospital, and I'm in jail. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm definitely going to keep making these videos. The next video is going to be about Aquarius. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Y'all hear about it. You'll see what I mean when I make the video. But yeah, overall, I like being a Pisces. I don't like being around them, but I do like being one. Yeah. So check out my videos. You can like or subscribe or whatever you want to do, or comment and tell me what else you think I should do. Because I really like astrology, and I really like zodiac signs and all that stuff. And like I said, like, you have so much more in your chart than just your sun sign. So this is not, you probably like, well, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You have more stuff in your chart. Like, this is just your sun sign. This is like a very general statement. It doesn't mean that this is how you act 24/7 or blah blah blah. But yeah, so thanks for watching. I'm out these beats.